I'm sure we've all been there where we needed to help our parents with a technical issue they were having on their computer, printer, or TV. And being miles away from them, that's when video calls and complicated instructions come in. 30 minutes later, you're sitting there arguing with your parents that they're pressing the wrong buttons or they're not doing it right. No more! Now you can use lifeAR, an AR video calling app that gives you the ability to draw and paint in someone else's environment. So whenever you want to tell your mom to press a button or click something, you can draw on their screen, place giant arrows, type something out, or use emojis to point them in the right direction. It's going to make life 100 times easier for the both of you, and that's the type of apps that I'll be discussing in the best Android apps for July 2021. Apps that will make your life easier. This time I'll be showing off 7 apps and 3 games. More apps this time around because it's what the people want, so instantly drop a thumbs up for that. In last month's video, you guys did an incredible job at getting it to 12,000 likes. Seriously guys, my jaw has dropped. I didn't expect that at all. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure if we'll hit that number again, but let's try to aim for at least 5,000 likes this time. I know we can do it. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up downloading at least 1 or 2 apps, consider subscribing. It's completely free and you can always change your mind later. Anyways, if you want to listen to YouTube videos in the background while your phone is in your pocket, but you don't have a premium account so you have to leave the display on, or you have a severe ghost touch problem that doesn't let you listen to streams for too long while the screen is on, then download Disable Touch to stop those accidental touches while you keep your phone's display turned on in your pocket. Within the app, you just press Enable Touch Control to have it drop a notification, and then once you load up that Justin Bieber music, you can tap on Disable Touch within the notification panel to turn off the display's touchscreen. The only area that will work is the status bar. Once you're done binge listening, you just tap on Enable Touch within that same notification to get your touchscreen back. It's that simple, it's completely free to download, it doesn't have any ads or in-app purchases, so download it right away. I'm sure the majority of you love to use the dark theme found within the settings, but if you have a bright wallpaper that you enjoy using, it's most likely still blinding you at night. With dark mode live wallpaper, you can make that background a bit darker so that your eyes don't get blinded, and your icons or widgets stand out on the home screen. It's basically just adding an overlay to your current wallpaper. Another great feature about this app is that you can choose to have a different image for when you had the light theme or dark theme enabled. So if you have a schedule going, you can have a bright wallpaper during the day and then an AMOLED wall when it's nighttime. But what if your phone doesn't have a dark theme schedule feature? Well, that brings me to the next app, DarQ, with a Q at the end. It's the perfect tool to quickly schedule a dark theme. It uses your location or a time zone to get the sunrise and sunset times to automatically enable the dark theme at sunset and disable it at sunrise. This goes perfectly in hand with the dark mode live wallpaper app. It gets even better because DarQ lets you force the dark theme on apps that don't even support it. For example, apps like Google Opinion Reward, Amazon, LinkedIn, and Geekbench 5 all don't support a dark theme, until now. I know you could already force apps to become dark within the developer options of the system settings, but I like this app better because it lets you do it on a per app basis, which can come in handy if you think some apps just look bad with a forced dark theme. The app doesn't require root to work, but if you do have it, activating it will be a lot easier. If you don't have root, it'll have you download a separate app called Shizuku, and you'll need to run an ADB command to get it to work. Kinda tedious, but you'll figure it out. Next up is an amazing community-based app where you can discover and share ideas. It's called DeepStash, the sponsor of this video, and it's filled with short, gold ideas that honestly have helped improve my productivity, health, and even my relationship. I know there are tons of similar quote-unquote habit-building apps out there, but this one's legit with over 1 million users and 50,000 positive reviews. Personally, I sometimes struggle with time management, and I usually end up overloading myself with plenty of different projects, but DeepStash has helped me combat that by giving me fantastic tips to help improve my productivity. And the best part is that I didn't even need to read through long pages of information. The ideas are bite-sized articles that can be easily read in just a few minutes. But they don't just have time management content. DeepStash creators post a vast range of other ideas, including topics on communication, money and investments, teamwork, personal development, and a lot more. On top of that, I love that I'm able to save any ideas that caught my attention into a stash so that I can create a list of positive reminders to improve my lifestyle. Later on, if I'd like to contribute a set of ideas to help others, I can easily do so. If you want to see and read what ideas I've stashed, you can follow me on DeepStash at HowToMen. It's an entirely free app with no ads, and it's available to download on both Android and iOS. It's the perfect option for anyone who wants to better themselves, so I'll leave a download link in the description if you're interested in checking them out. I'm not sure what the deal is, but the Gmail app on Android doesn't let you modify the labels. It's only on the desktop that Gmail allows you to create new labels and rules. It's not a big deal, but if you're on the go and you think of a new or better way to manage your emails, you'll need to make a mental note and wait until you reach your desk. Or you can just have eLabels installed to quickly manage your email labels whenever you want. It lets you easily create, rename, or delete any of your existing labels, and you can do the same for any Gmail filters. The app doesn't even require full access to your Gmail inbox, but only to your labels and filters, so it won't be able to read any of your messages. In all, it's an app that picks up on the slack from Gmail and offers these simple but surprisingly absent features on Android. This next app is just for laughs and giggles. It's called FaceMagic, and it lets you swap your face with almost any celebrity or your friend in any video, photo, or GIF. So now you can pretend to be a famous footballer like Lionel Messi, fight in an action-packed movie like Jackie Chan, be a funny TikTok meme, or be the baby.
Let's go!
All you need to do is upload a selfie from your gallery, tap on create, and it'll do its magic. Afterward, you can download the final product and share it wherever. The best part is that using any of the pre-created templates is completely free. The only string attached is that you'll need to get the pro version for $10 a month if you want to use your own videos. Still, it's one of the best apps out there to swap your face with someone else's on a video. If you're always needing to take down notes while browsing the web, watching videos, in a Zoom meeting, etc., OneSwipe Notes is the fastest way to jot something down without leaving your current app. You just do a single swipe on the edge of the screen and a floating notes pad will pop up to let you quickly write something down so you don't forget. It's pretty smooth how it slides in as well. Within this app, you can set reminders for any of the notes and customize the gesture location and size. It's nothing that will replace Google Keep or any other powerful note-taking app, but it's a great option if you want to write something down without leaving your current screen. Switching it over to the games, Reckless Getaway 2 is the sequel to a classic car chasing game that was extremely popular on Android back in 2011. Yep, this title is over a decade old, and playing this newer version sure brings back memories. It's got the same car and power-ups, but there are a lot of different features as well. In the first title, you got to race through a single course and complete different levels while being chased by the cops. In the second version, you're just free roaming around a city while also getting chased by the cops. But instead of crossing a finish line, your goal is just to survive as long as possible while also collecting coins so that you can unlock different vehicles later on. Honestly, I can see this getting repetitive, but being that it's completely free to download and has no intrusive ads, which is rare in free games nowadays, I actually don't mind the repetitiveness. The maps are still massive, there are tons of areas to explore, fun power-ups to try out, and the controls are not bad. Give it a shot if you're looking to kill some time. Path of Slime is just one of those simple games that you can't put down once you start playing it. It's very straightforward since it just has one-touch controls, and all you're doing is sliding through a path filled with traps. You need to time your movements just right, otherwise you'll run into a trap and hurt the slime ball. If you run into them 3 times, it's game over, and at the end of each level, you get to select a card to obtain an ability and a disability. And that's pretty much the entire game. The first few levels are pretty easy, but eventually the game starts to get really challenging, so it may bring out your frustrations. If you'd like to give it a shot, the link is right below that like button. Slash of Sword 2 is a fantastic offline RPG game. It has open world features where you'll be able to complete quests, talk to random side characters, upgrade your armor, and a lot more. The game starts off with your character being accused of a crime that he didn't commit, so since this game takes place in medieval times, they're sending him to fight in an arena as punishment. You get to fight other opponents, and honestly the combat system is utterly amazing. The controls are easy to use and very responsive, and aside from the fights, my favorite part about the game has to be the graphics. The developers did a fantastic job with the lighting and outside environment, plus the storyline is fun to follow even though at times when you're doing side quests, they can overdo it with the commentary. I also made sure to check the reviews and many people are enjoying it, saying that it's not pay to win and it's an excellent game to play in the long run. Overall, a spectacular game to get into. Either way, those are the best Android apps of July 2021. I really hope you guys enjoyed my selection. If you did, a huge thumbs up would mean the world to me since it'll help the video get noticed by the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you downloaded an app or two, why not also get subscribed with the notification bell turned on? This series comes around every month, and in between the months, I only release content that you're sure to enjoy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Kapow!